So we're up to Mesilat yesharim, chapter 25. The way to acquire the fear of Hashem, the higher level fear, not fear that you're going to get punished, but a fear like of things becoming impure, of not having the right intentions. So there's two contemplations on true matters. One is that the Shekhinah is always with you. It's found in every place in the world. And two, that Hashem watches everything, small and great. Nothing's hidden from his sight, neither because of greatness nor smallness. He sees and understands all without distinction for the lowly and the honorable. Wherever a person is, he's standing before the divine presence, blessed be he. Then the fear will come of itself and dread lest he stumble in his actions such that they're not befitting for his exalted honor, Hashem's exalted honor. And Hashem's watching everything. He sees, he hears, and every action will leave an impression, and all are inscribed in a book for debt and punishment or merit. But we have to greatly reflect diligently, because it's a fear it's a fear that's far from our senses, from the mental picture that we have, without much thought and consideration, because the picture could easily be lost too. So it's interrupted, this picture, carrying this picture, Hashem's always right there. It could be interrupted by interrupting, like the thought could be interrupted, and idleness of study is its greatest detriment. Be it due to preoccupations of will, every interruption of thought is a nullification of the constant fear. This fear is only learned, really, by uninterrupted study. It's a learned fear. It's not a natural fear. Due to the corporeality of the senses, through great diligence in uninterrupted study and contemplation, examining the matter, when he walks, sits, lies down, rises, will a person, till the truth of this matter becomes mentally implanted, that the Shekhinah, his divine presence, is present everywhere, of our actually standing before him at all times, at every moment. Then he'll fear God in truth. There's a quote from the tehillim, the Psalms, chapter 86, verse 11. Teach me your way, O Lord, I shall walk in your truth. Unify my heart to fear your name. So chapter 26, the matter of holiness is dual. Its beginning is service and exertion. Man sanctifies himself, and its end is reward and gift, being sanctified. If a man sanctifies himself a little, he becomes much sanctified. If he sanctifies himself below, he becomes sanctified from above. That's from yomah 39a. The exertion is that when someone completely detaches and removes himself from the physical and clings always at all periods and times to his God, as it says in Malachi, the prophet 2:7, for a priest's lips shall guard knowledge, and Torah shall be sought from his mouth, for he's an angel of the Lord of hosts. Divrei hayamim, Chronicles 36:16. Even when he's they mock the angels, the prophets of God. So this is so what's the idea here? Even when he's engaged in physical actions required for his bodily side, his soul will not budge from its clinging on high. But it's impossible for a man, flesh and blood, a physical creature, to place himself in this state. He's only able to do the initial exertion, pursuing true knowledge and continual thought on the sanctification of deed. And Hashem guides him on this path he desires, aiding him, imbuing his holiness upon him, sanctifying him, and making him able to achieve this constant clinging to Hashem. And where his nature hinders this, Hashem will help assist. God will not withhold good from those who walk wholeheartedly, as it says in tehillim 84:12. For a man sanctified with holiness of his Creator, even his physical deeds become actual matters of holiness. As it says in pesachim 59b, the priests eat and the owners obtain atonement. So getting into this, the difference between a pure man and a holy man. The pure man, his physical actions are only as a necessity, intending only in doing them in their necessary aspect. Through this, his actions escape the evil side of physical and remain pure, but they don't actually enter the domain of holiness, for if it were possible to do without them, it would already have been better for him. And the holy man is constantly clinging to his God, his soul treads freely among the true thoughts in love of his creator and fear of him. It's as if he's walking before God in the land of the living while still here in this world. He's considered like a temple, like a tabernacle, like an altar. In bereishis rabbah 62:6, it says the righteous are the divine chariot. And it reminds us that the forefathers, the patriarchs, were the divine chariot for Hashem, for the Shekhinah. Because the Shekhinah dwells with them just as it dwells within them, just as it dwelled in the temple. Due to this, the food they eat is like a sacrifice offered upon the fire of the altar, for certainly it was a great elevation for those things to be offered on the altar since they were offered before the Shekhinah. And we'll stop here, but I want to give a lot of blessings. So, all right, so the blessings for this week, may we guard our eyes, and that includes our attention, our focus, our consciousness, our awareness, our perception, our sight, our perspective, our vision, our observation. May we also guard our mouth, what goes in and what comes out. May we see the provided strength and effort and resources, and may we always notice that we're in the right place at the right time, and see the provided light, love, energy, information, and commitment. And may we have cognition of the synchronicities and be full of wonder and meaning. May we have Hashem's guidance to be holy, sanctified, elevating, and in awe and purity, and in prophecy and in inspiration and purpose. May we represent and collaborate and co-regulate with everyone, with each other, and not try to have power over. May we make power or control. May we make this world the world to come, intentionally and humbly. May we connect by faith and trust. Piecing together the puzzle pieces patiently with appreciation and stability and an open mind, an open ear, an open eye. May we feel recognized and encouraged and appreciated by the world, and all harshness and curses transformed to sweetness and blessing. And may we replace punitive relations with service and helping, and may we see the mercy, the kindness, the generosity provided, and see and feel the good in every situation, and laugh and grow and have fun and sing and dance and feel and be healthy and attractive and beautiful and vitalized and fit, and to see the provided time and space and respect and dignity and loyalty, and to bond with the Shekhinah, the divine presence, knowing that any empty places aren't voids, but any empty spaces are not voids, but new places for roots to expand and ground and penetrate through for the sake of the branches to come, supporting as a foundation the future blossoms and fruits that will drip, the future blossoms and fruits that will drip and flow with gifts to share for all, l'shem yichud, for the sake of unifying the name, the feminine and the masculine. May we conjoin the inner wife and husband. We would say the wife could be the appeased one, the husband will be the working one, appeased or delighted. Working or supporting, right? and this internally first, as well as the inner child, which might be the needy one, and then the parent, which might be the merciful one, and then developing that circuitry externally, sustainably and peacefully. And may we enjoy knowing the desire to receive only comes due to the giver's desire to bestow, as the feminine and masculine technology of manifestation. I wish everybody a good Shabbos, and may we form a positive identity. All the best. Bye-bye.